Good morning. Good morning to everybody watching. Good morning to all the beautiful souls that are out here today. I'm outside on a morning walk. I'm out a little later than usual, so it's nice and bright. Nice and bright. Not the usual morning sun, but that's okay. Yeah, I've been busy this morning. I'm packing up all my stuff because I'm gonna be leaving soon. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, just finding or talking about home, right? Yeah, because that's what I've been thinking about a lot. As I'm packing up all my stuff, I realized there's so many memories attached to all the items that I'm dealing with. My clothes, my electronics. What's up, dogs? My just stuff like my bed sheets. I've had different bed sheets throughout the years. All the stuff that I'm putting in my closet. I just, as I'm going through all my stuff, I realize all the memories that are attached, and I'm just like, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, and I'm so grateful to, have been able to call this place my home. There were a lot of good memories, and there were a lot of bad memories as well. But that's okay, because I was provided with the life that I'm eternally blessed for. I had access to things that a lot of people don't have access to, and I just remind myself, how blessed I actually am. I don't want to take things for granted. Because that's something I used to do. I used to take things for granted, like simple things, like just being able to breathe. I don't know if everyone can relate to this, but have you ever had a stuffy nose and you're like, dang, I wish I could breathe again, and as soon as you're able to, it's like bliss. Just simple things like that. I would take for granted. Having access to a bed, for example, since I brought that up earlier, right? A lot of people don't have that, right? And I would take it for granted. The air that I breathe, being able to walk out here, listen to the birds, feel the sun shining on my face, and not immediately feel in danger. There's still, you know, I mean, there could be nutcases everywhere, but for the most part, I feel safe. I do this every day. So, yeah, being able to say that, right? I'm grateful. But I want to go back to what I said originally, right? Home, right? What is home, right? I've recently been watching Marvel movies. Bear with me for a second. There's one called Ragnarok, and in that movie, uh, the dude is like, Asgard is not a place. Asgard is a people, right? And Asgard is like, the name Asgard is a place, right? And it's home for a lot of people. But what I take from that is that home is wherever you want it to be. Home is where you where you belong, like where you fit in, right? And so, I've called this place my home for so long, right? But I know that I can make a home anywhere, right? It doesn't matter what city, it doesn't matter what state, doesn't matter what country I'm in. I can make a home anywhere, as long as I have people there that will support me, or people that I can support myself, people that are there for me. And then I can make new memories. I can form new attachments with just the things around me. I can experience new places, experience new new bliss, new joy. Right, going to new places is something that I enjoy a lot. I haven't done it so much so recently, just because I've been so busy with packing and just trying to figure out, my feelings and trying to, understand myself, right? My internal, right? I've been doing a lot of work with my internal recently because, I realize it's important, right? I've been so focused on external, but I've neglected my internal, so I've been focusing on that. But I digress. Going back to what I was saying, I could form new memories, new attachments, and I know the spring is coming up soon. The spring is a beautiful time. It's a time of change. It's when stuff starts growing. It's when stuff starts growing. And I know if you're watching this, right? A lot of things are gonna change for you in the spring, right? It might not be immediate, but things are gonna change for the better. It's a beautiful time. This year, it's prompted a lot of changes, not only for me, but the world around me, the people around me. It's just change after change after change, and I know that the spring is gonna bring about a bunch of new changes. Like me, for example, I'm gonna be moving starting around the spring. So yeah, I already know it's gonna be great. And I know, like I said, if you're watching this, spring is gonna be great for you too. Maybe you're also thinking of relocating. It might not be like a whole relocation like myself. Maybe you're going to a different place, maybe a different job, different school. Maybe you're, changing the people around you, right? Maybe maybe you were surrounded by people who maybe weren't in your best interest. Or maybe you are surrounded by people who aren't in your best interest, but you're not letting it affect you as much. Yeah, man, it's a bunch of change. And I think about change, right? And I think about today as well. Like today is bright and sunny. It's not cold anymore. I'm wearing my fleece. The past couple of weeks, I've been wearing my coat because it's been cold. But now, it's starting to heat up a little bit. And I don't know the weather forecast. I haven't looked at it yet. But, I think it's going to stay around, this good of weather. But, yeah, man, bunch of change. It's a beautiful time, man. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Go outside if you can. Explore the world around you. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to explore the world, and I want to be able to share it as well. Share my journey. But yeah, home is where you make it, man. Home is where you make it. I know that this move of mine that I'm doing, it's gonna be a lot. I know it's gonna be a lot. Like I've moved before, but I haven't moved on my own, right? This is something that I decided that I'm bringing forth into action. I'm bringing forth into my reality because I know that it'll benefit me in the long run. I know it's gonna be hard, right? I have a hard time dealing with change, but this year and a couple months and like towards the end of 2024, it's been only changes. My internal, my external, my beliefs, my surroundings, the people I surrounded myself with, everything was changing, right? I was just dealing with so much change that it's not really so much of a big deal to me anymore. I welcome it. I welcome change because I know that change means a new experience. I know that with change, there's something I can learn from it, whether it's good or bad. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I've been packing like crazy. I'm trying to I'm trying to move all my stuff in my room. I'm trying to, make it nice for my family so they don't have to do too much. Or, well, I also want to just move my stuff in a way to where like it won't get like tampered with. So I'm moving everything away, making sure there's like barely anything out. But like I was never there. But yeah, it's beautiful, man. Spring is coming. Spring is coming. And with spring comes flowers. It's time to start blooming. But yeah, hopefully something resonated with you. I'm excited. I'm excited for myself. I'm excited for everyone watching this. It's gonna be a beautiful time. Things are gonna go great. But yeah, if you're seeing this, I love you. I hope you're having an amazing day. Make sure to take care of yourself and those around you, okay? Remember, no one else is gonna take care of you but you. So value yourself. Remember, change doesn't always have to be a bad thing. You can always learn from change. Have a good one.